trouble.
Listen, I thought Tennessee believed in law and order.
Yeah, you better keep going down the street, white man. Cause see, when the truth come out, then you gonna run. Just like when Christ cracked that sky, you gonna run in. You gonna be running from a lion, then running from a bear. You gonna run into a house, put your hand on the wall, and get bit by a serpent. That's right.
Now, let me tell you, there's something that should be scary to white America. There's a judge in heaven, and that judge in heaven is about to take you to court. And you can't throw him in jail like a nigga, right? Because he's a nigga that nobody can stop.
White man said to the Indian when he came over here, he said, we love you too. And you know what he did? He gave him chicken soup. The Quakers took his land and killed all the buffaloes. And over 500 peace treaties. Is that love? Is that love? In Europe right now, it's so many pedophiles being locked up. And it is a high number of white males. And they are being locked up so much that it is filling up the jails. So in Europe, they are changing the law for pedophilia to where you have a lesser charge for molesting children. I'm going to say it again. Listen clearly what I'm saying. Even if you're a white man, you should be able to understand what I'm saying, that this is evil, what they're doing in Europe. What they're doing in Europe right now, pedophilia is at an all-time high. And it's so high, specifically around among white males. They are being locked up so much that it is filling up the jails. So now they are changing the law for molestation, for pedophilia. They're changing the laws to where it's a lesser charge. Please look this up, because I know you don't believe me, but this is the truth. That's what's going on in Europe right now. So what you think is going to come over to America? Pedophilia is going to start to get legalized.
Right.
This is what white supremacy does all over the earth. You think that sounds crazy? Let me ask you something. Do you remember a couple of years ago when they made it okay in Milwaukee for a child to travel up there and get a sex change and become a trainee without the permission of their parents? Do you remember that? And on top of that, when you can identify yourself as an animal, on top of that, if you're a man and you put on a dress, you got the reason to go into a woman's bathroom. Do you remember that? Never seen this many ambulance. But do you remember that? Now the reason why, things like that, give me some volume. We beating that. We beating that. Keep this on film too. Give me some volume. So, I'm going to say this again. Do it sound crazy for people for white America or white supremacy? Does it sound crazy that they're going to make pedophilia legal? That question goes to anybody. Does it sound crazy? Because how does it sound crazy when just a little while ago in America, you could be a man with a dress and have the right to go into a woman's bathroom? You could be a child and go, I think it was Minnesota. You could be a child, go to Minnesota because the council person in Minnesota was a trainee. You could be a child, go to Minnesota and get a legalized transgender operation without the permission of your parents. So that don't sound crazy, but it sounds crazy when I say that they're about to legalize pedophilia. And then a sign of it is because in Europe right now, it's so many white men that are being locked up, being incarcerated for pedophilia, that now they're about to change the law to where it's a lesser charge. So it doesn't really sound crazy that they're about to legalize pedophilia. I got one scripture that I'm going to bring that's going to prove to you in the Bible It was a prophecy that said this would happen. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian, get your children out of those churches. They're going to molest your children. It's only a matter of time if they haven't already done it. There is documented videos you can look on YouTube, Instagram, wherever you need to go. Go online and pull up molestation in churches, and you will see all these videos. 30-something-year-old people saying how they were molested for 10 to 15 years when they were children in them churches, in your Christian church. Now that I got your attention, in the scriptures, it said this would happen. That's why if you black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, get your family, your children away from those white families. Because if you don't, and you think that's your family and your brothers, and you think they love you, they will treat you the same way Nolan Wells got treated. They will sit there and treat you like that. You can go to church if you want to, then you'll be an ignorant bastard. They will be sitting there waiting to get molested. Because that's what your Christian church does. Now let's read. Let's see if it was a prophecy in the Bible that warned us about this. Let's read.
Joel chapter 3:3. And they have cast lots for my people.
And they have what?
And they have cast lots for my people.
Let me help you understand what the scriptures say when it says they have cast lots. Imagine there's a pair of dice in your hand and you throw them against the ground. In this day and time, they call it shooting dice. That's how they deal with our people. There is a sex slave trade in America that is multi-billion dollars. Who do you think leads in the victims? Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. They cast lots for us. They gamble with us. They use us as a resource. This was way back in Joel. This prophet prophesied about this. Keep reading.
And have given a boy for a harlot.
And have what?
And have given a boy for a harlot.
And have what?
And have given a boy for a harlot.
Anybody know Saucy Santana? Ain't that his name, Mikey? You know what happened to Saucy Santana? Saucy Santana is this, is he rap? He rap, right? He a rapper. This brother was sexually assaulted a long time ago. And he admitted it on a talk show with his mother. His mother didn't even know about it. She didn't even take it serious. She didn't even take it serious. And he got a song out. This song might have been out for a while. But now it's a theme. And with this theme, brothers use this to go in the woods and have sex with each other. There's videos out about that too. I forgot what the phrase was.
Quiet on the creek.
Quiet on the creek. Thank you. Quiet on the creek came from Saucy Santana. And now Quiet on the Creek is a theme that they use to commit homosexuality parties. And you know where that came from? That came from white supremacy. Who legalized homosexuality in America? Who legalized trainees? Who formed LGBTQ? So what I'm saying ain't no lie. Who came up with feminism and the feminine movement? That was a white woman. So anytime you look at the trails of where all this sin comes from, you'll find a white man standing right there. You'll find a white woman standing right there. Because they cast lots for our people. We are a resource. And they use a boy for a harlot. What's a harlot? A harlot is a whore. And they use our children for that. They destroy us every day. If you're black Hispanic and you think this white man is your family, you out your mind. You should take what we see with Nolan Wells as a lesson. Get away from them people. You don't see them hang with us. They know better. They will plead and cry for their daughters not to get with them niggas. They know that. They boys too. So why don't we do the same? If you're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, it's nothing wrong with you being proud of your culture, your heritage, except in the fact that you're a true Israelite and you go by the laws of the Bible. Going by the laws of this Bible will change your life for the better. It will not make you a homosexual. It will not make you a drug addict. The main thing it'll do is make you love your people. Keep finishing reading the scripture. Read from the top. Read the whole thing out.
Joel chapter 3, verse 3. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink.
And sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. Our children, if you're a boy or if you're a girl, they're going to take advantage of you. There was a sister in Memphis. She had a daughter. It was a grown man that was in her room, was molesting her, having sex with her, raped her. The woman heard it, went into that room. The man ran out of there, and the woman gunned him down for raping her daughter. Here's my question. In America today, what happened to Nolan Wells? Has anyone been accused of his murder? Here's my second question. For a woman defending her daughter that got raped and killing the man that did it, did she get charged for it? Yes, she got charged for murder. No one got charged for the murder of Nolan Wells. That should tell you right there that white America don't give a damn about you. You better stick with your own if you Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, because your life depends on it. Shalom, Israel.
Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this